All right. Good evening, everyone. Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming, and we are back for another edition of Tuesday Night Fights, featuring the Time Machine Boxing Union, which, of course, is a universe where fighters will debut randomly from across all eras. Sorry, not eras. Tonight, we have an interesting matchup between, in our main event, between George Chuvalo and Duane Bobick. Bobick was the initial Time Machine Boxing Union heavyweight champion. Lost that bout in his first defense against Peter Jackson. He is still currently ranked 4th, while Chuvalo is ranked at number 12. So a big chance for Chuvalo to move up into the top 10 and a very risky fight for Bobick. Also on the card in the semi-main, James Bone Crusher Smith versus Jake Kilrain in another intriguing battle across eras. Mike Weaver versus Dino Dennis. And our opening bout, fighters already in the ring, Jerry Quarry versus Tom Cowler. And again, just a reminder, our next card after this one will see our champion, Peter Jackson, in action, defending the heavyweight championship against Baby Joe Macy. And also on that card are John Tate and Tyrell Biggs, among others. So let's get to the action here. And again, the undercard is always fought using the, hey, what's up, Arnold? Just in time with your ringside seat. Using the quick play charts. And we will start. Jerry Quarry is an 8 total stars. Cowler has 5 total stars. So Quarry going to have a big advantage in this one, and he will take control. Quarry in control to start it off on the advantage chart. 44. Fighter with most ring general stars gets 1 point, and opponent makes fatigued chin KO check. So this could be over quickly. Cowler, fatigued chin KO is 9 and 14. He survives, but a point for Quarry. So Quarry now up to 9, and we move on to the power chart. All right, on the power chart, actually, Cowler has control. 0-3 is the roll. If fighter not in control has a chin KO rating of 4 or higher, fight over by KO. If no KO, opponent gets 2 points. So luckily, Jerry Quarry is tough. His chin KO rating is not 4 or higher. So we'll move on to the final chart. Cowler. Both fighters surviving some controversy, potential controversy early in this one. And 10 going into the last round, it's going to be Quarry back in control. 37. And if fighter ahead on points is in control, they get 1 point. If their power is higher than 3, opponent makes chin KO check. And Quarry is higher than 3, so he's going to get a point, which should wrap up the decision comfortably. And it's just a normal chin KO check, so 5 or less, and Cowler survives. It's going to be a decision. All right, Jerry Quarry ended with a 3-point advantage. And he is going to get the unanimous decision win. All right, 10-round decision for Quarry over Cowler. And next up, we will have Mike Hercules Weaver versus John Dino Dennis. And Weaver is the favored fighter in this one. He has a total of 5 ring general stars, and Dino Dennis has 3. All right, so we'll get this going, and coming right out of the gate, Weaver looking to take control, and this is going to be actually Dino Dennis in control to start the fight. 48, fighter ahead on points is in control. They get, whoops, wrong chart, sorry. 48, if fighter in control has a punches landed range on the higher punches landed range on the inside, they get 1 point. If tied or lower, opponent gets 1 point. And I'm pretty sure that is going to go to Weaver. It does. So Mike Weaver Despite Dennis coming out on the attack, as we go to the power chart, gets the point out of that segment. And 16. And 16 is going to be Dennis in control again. So 46 on the power chart. If difference in points is 3 or more, add power of favored fighter to a fatigued shin KO of underdog and roll a D20. Wow. So with that win in the first on the first chart, it is 3 or more. So Weaver, power of 5, and Dennis, fatigued chin KO of 10. So 15 or less. This fight's over, and Dennis absorbs the punishment. No KO. It's going to be 2 points for Weaver. So pretty sure that would have ended the fight, but it did not. And coming into the final segment, 5-point advantage for Weaver. And once again, that 18 is going to be Dennis in control. See if you can pull a miracle out. Add total punches landed. Fighter with highest number gets 2 points. Toe-to-toe, no points. So 42 and 46, 88. And it's going to go to Weaver. And it is going to be a unanimous, almost a shutout. Don't even have to roll for that. An easy unanimous decision win for Mike Hercules Weaver over Dino Dennis. And we will go to our semi-main event. James Bone Crusher Smith versus Jake Kilrain. And Bone Crusher, of course, a tremendous power puncher. Kilrain, no slouch there himself, but not quite at that level. Smith is going to open this as a slight favorite, 6 stars to 5. All right, 14 coming out of the gate, and it's going to be Kilrain in control to start this off, 36. And if difference between foul ratings is 5 or greater, award 1 point to fighter with the lowest rating. And it is 5. It's a lot greater. Kilrain a 10, Smith a 3. So Smith gets a point there as we go to the power chart. See if we can get our first knockout of the night here. 18, it's going to be Kilrain once again, though, as the D20s have been high. 62, if fighter in control has power of 4 or more, double opponent's will check and check for a TKO. No TKO or power below 4, then 1 point. Unfortunately, Kilrain has a power of 3, so he gets a point. And off we go to the final chart. Looks like our third straight decision here. And 12, it's going to be a toe-to-toe to finish it off, 59. And 59, if fighter in control gets 1 point if favored, blah, blah, blah. If toe-to-toe, no points awarded. So that is the end of that. And it's going to be a very close decision. Ends up 7 points for Smith and 6 for Kilrain. All right, 1 through 15. And we are going to have a majority, actually a split decision going to the winner, James Bone Crusher Smith. So the favorites have all won so far as we move to our main event. And of course, excuse me, the main event, allergies are kicking my ass right now, so I apologize for that. Main event is going to be Canadian icon, one of the best chins in the history of the game, George Chuvalo, taking on Duane Bobick. And again, as mentioned, this is going to be a tall task for Bobick. Traits going into this, Chuvalo, iron or granite chin trait. Basically, if a knockdown does occur, he'll roll an additional D20 on 1 to 14. He stays on his feet. Bobick's trait is survivor. If he is hurt, he'll roll a clinch on a roll of 5 on the D20. So introductions out of the way, and a couple of key things. Chuvalo, 90 stamina, and Bobick, 70. So we'll see if that comes into play or not. All right, out of the gate, Chuvalo in the red corner, and he is going to take control from the outside. Not usually where he likes to fight. That's going to be a miss, and Bobick looks to counter. Can't do it. We are underway in our main event, and it's going to be 2 stars inside, no stars. Chuvalo bores in, looks to land and do damage. Lets the hands go, looping cross, closes a 4-punch salvo, and no knockdown, no defense. 1 star and 2 stars. Bobick now takes control from the inside. He's going to have a potential cut on Chuvalo. 0-3 and devastating combinations land. 5 big punches for Duane Bobick. And cut rating for Chuvalo is a 9, and Chuvalo is going to have some facial damage. Let's see what the deal is there. And 17, and that's not good. Gash over the right eye, and right away, referee comes in to stop the action and calls up the ringside doctor. So first time on a gash, 1-4, it is over. If it gets reopened, of course, those odds go up exponentially. Bobick, 8, and doctor's going to let it go on. So bleeding profusely, Chuvalo knows he's got to get to work now. And it's going to be 1 star inside both, toe-to-toe. Bobick leads it off, 45. That's going to be a punishing cross following a jab. And he's going to have another cut check on Chuvalo. Chuvalo is going to have one on Bobick, too, if he lands. 97, and that is going to be a foul. 1 punch lands, a potential foul. All right, so we'll check, first of all, for the cut on Chuvalo. And the gash is not reopened, so we'll do a new cut check. And 6, Chuvalo's got another cut. 5, this time it's going to be swelling right eye, so Bobick piecing him up, that right eye early in this one. Swelling and the gash, and let's see if Chuvalo commits a foul. 9, he does not, and the action proceeds as the referee looking closely at that bleeding wound. Chuvalo bores forward. Bobick looking to take advantage of this early fortune. It's going to be no stars from the outside and no stars from the outside for Bobick. Another toe-to-toe. Bobick leads it off. He misses, and Chuvalo fires back. He misses as well. Fighters fall into a clinch. Referee steps in to break them up. Coming up on the 1-minute mark of round number 1, going to be 2 stars on the inside for Chuvalo. He is in control. Lets the hands go, and a looping cross closes the segment. 4 big punches land for Chuvalo. 1 minute to go in the first round. 2 more stars inside for Chuvalo, and again, he has control. 64. That's going to be a miss. Bobick looks to counter. Chuvalo ties him up. 40 seconds left in the opening stanza. Chuvalo stalking Duane Bobick. 5s for both. It's going to be Chuvalo once again in control from the inside. Wild hook and an uppercut. 2 big punches land for the hard-hitting Canadian. Final 30 seconds or 20 seconds of the round. And once again, 2 stars from the inside. Chuvalo stepping up the pressure now. Lets the hands go, and that is going to be 2 more punches land. Again, another wild hook closes the action. And he's going to have a possible knockdown. 17, Bobick eats it, and round ends. All right, so some interesting action in that round. Final totals, 12 punches to 7, 5-punch differential. And let's see how our ringside officials are going to score that. All right, the officials furiously scribbling in their scorecards, and we are ready to go round number 2. Fighters have their instructions. They're up off their stool, and let's go. Bell rings. I appreciate that, Arnold. I really do, man. That means a lot. Thank you for that. Absolutely. All right, inside, 2 stars Chuvalo and no stars outside Bobick. Chuvalo now increasing the heat. He had a tough first round, but there's another big hook getting through and scoring. Possible knockdown, 8, and Bobick is hurt. Bobick falls against the ropes. Chuvalo moves in to try and finish him off. He's going to go unopposed here. And 95, and he's going to get credit for a punch, but he's going to get a potential foul again, and that is going to be a foul. Referee steps in and he admonishes Chuvalo for a low blow. So even when he does well, he has a little bit of controversy to overcome. It's going to be Chuvalo now with momentum, though, and Chuvalo bores in and now dances back to the outside. 1 star. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the outside. Chuvalo leads it off. Possible knockdown coming for Chuvalo. As 22 from the outside, that is a 3-punch salvo. Bobick looks to answer back. 89 and 89. It's going to be a miss, so chin check now for Bobick. Already hurt once in this round. 8 or less, he's in trouble. Chuvalo boring in, and Bobick is hurt again. Bobick falls against the ropes. Chuvalo. Or actually, my bad. I did not roll his survivor trait, so he is okay. He's hurt. So Chuvalo bores in 5. That's going to be from the inside, 87, and falls into a clinch, unable to create any further damage on the cranium of Bobick. It's going to be 1 star from the inside. Chuvalo, dominating round for him. He's in control again. Lets the hands go. 4 big punches land, and that big overhand right. The final one getting in, and Bobick on the defense is going to add a punch to that, displaying less than stellar defensive skills and parrying that right hand away. It's going to be 1 star from the outside for Chuvalo, and toe-to-toe again. Chuvalo leads it off. He's going to miss. Bobick's going to have another potential cut, and that's a story at this point, but he misses as well. He is going to try and work on that gash over Chuvalo's right eye to try and get a stoppage as Chuvalo increases the pressure. 2 stars inside. Chuvalo in control from the inside. He's going to miss. Bobick looks to counter. Chuvalo ducks under a big right hand. 40 seconds left in round number 2. It's going to be 2 stars for Chuvalo in control. 0-6 lets the hands go. And again, that big right hand, double hook and a straight right to the body and back to the top back over the top to the head. And no knockdown chance, no defense. Final 20 seconds of the round, a round that has been all George Chuvalo. And he's going to have 2 stars from the inside, 1 star outside. Chuvalo closes big. And again, letting the hands go. Left, right. That big looping right hand closes the action once again. 19 punches landed in this round as Bobick eats them all, and round comes to a close, and it's going to be a decisive round for George Chuvalo. 19 punches landed to 0 effective punches for Bobick. So Chuvalo roaring back after that rough first round where he suffered that bad cut. Battering Bobick from pillar to post had him hurt twice in that round, and this actually could be a 10-8 round. It's automatically going to Chuvalo since Bobick did not land at all, but let's see if it is. All right. Stamina check, 39 for Bobick heading into round 3. Chuvalo in no danger right now. He has 83 still. Round number 3, we're ready to go. Excuse me again. And it's going to be 2 stars inside and 1 star for Bobick. Chuvalo has just taken this fight over. 3 big punches land. Hook and across are the final 2 that get through. And possible knockdown, and Bobick eats that. Chuvalo pressing forward, 1 star and 1 star. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Chuvalo first, 94, and he's going to grab Bobick, pull him into a clinch. That ends the segment. 6s, and Chuvalo back where he likes to fight, scrapping on the inside. Hook, 2 crosses, get home. 3 punches land. 6 total in the round, and we move on. 2 minutes left to go, round number 3. This fight is quickly turning into Chuvalo's bout to lose despite the cut, as Bobick doesn't have an answer right now. Going to be 1 star, 1 star. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Chuvalo goes first. He misses. Bobick fires, and Bobick misses as well. So both these fighters do better in the pocket, and long-range fighting is not the bailiwick of either of them. And it's going to be 2 stars for Chuvalo and 2 stars Bobick. Another toe-to-toe from the inside, and Chuvalo leads it off, 35. It's going to be that hook and 2 cross getting through again. Bobick looks to fire back, and he misses. Bobick just cannot find the mark. After having Chuvalo in trouble in the first round, it's 4s, and finally Bobick in control from the outside. He's going to miss. Would have been a knockdown chance, not that that would have happened with Chuvalo. Chuvalo can't counter as we move to the final minute of round number 3. And 2 stars, 1 star, Chuvalo from the inside. Pummels the head and body. 5 big punches land for the rugged Canadian. And a 3 on that defensive roll is going to add another. So 40 seconds left, and this is turning into another huge round for Chuvalo. 2 stars on the inside. He's in control. 60. He's going to miss. Bobick can't counter. Last 20 seconds of the round. And 4s for both. Bobick finally finishes in control, but 48. He's going to miss. Chuvalo throws a wild looping right hand that falls harmlessly on the shoulder of Bobick. So 15 points or 15 punches landed that round for Chuvalo. Bobick, again, unable to have any effective offense at all. And that is going to be no mystery for that round. That's going to be a 10-9 round across the board for Chuvalo. No need to even roll. So round number 4, and Chuvalo looking to end this inside the distance as Bobick is fading already. Fighters up off their stools. Here we go. Round number 4. And Chuvalo charges from the ring. 1 star inside, but Bobick beats him to the inside. Devastating combinations land by Bobick. Finally, off the schneid, and 3 on the defensive roll. Chuvalo is going to give him another. So Bobick with momentum, looking to capitalize on that fast start here in round number 4. 1 star from the outside. He's going to lose momentum to Chuvalo. Chuvalo misses. Would have been a possible knockdown, and Bobick doesn't even try to counter. Chuvalo with momentum. And 2 and 6. That is going to be Chuvalo in control, and he's going to miss. Would have been another knockdown chance. So Chuvalo a little bit wild here after that initial rush by Bobick to start round number 4. His corner yells at him to settle down. He's in control from the inside. Bores in, 74, misses. Bobick looking to counter and just misses a big hook. All right, 2 stars, and once again in control Chuvalo. Once again he misses, and Bobick clinches. So Duane Bobick unable to take advantage of that extremely fast start to this round, and it's going to be Chuvalo again pressing the action from the inside. Misses and grabbing Bobick before he can try to counter. Minute to go in the round. 1 star and 2 stars from the inside. Bobick again lets the hands go. Heavy lefts and rights. 4 big punches land for Duane Bobick. 40 seconds to go in the round. This has been a good round for Bobick, and looking to claw his way back into this fight. 2 stars for Chuvalo, 3 stars Bobick, or 2 stars Bobick. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the inside. Bobick leads it off, and 24. 1, 2, and an uppercut. 3 big punches land. And if Chuvalo can land, he's going to have a knockdown opportunity. And he can't. So Bobick showing he's still got some fight in him. Chuvalo's going to close in control, 49 from the inside. He's just going to miss, and Bobick looking to counter. Lands a hook and a cross. 2 punches land for Bobick, who closes his best round of the fight. And that is going to be an automatic 10-9 round for Duane Bobick. So outside of the first round, it's been pretty easy for the judges to score this one as we're ready for round number 5. That round is big for Bobick. It keeps his stamina at 24, which he's not going to last all 10 rounds, but That keeps him in the fight. Chuvalo getting an earful from his corner, calling him a statue in that round. And we're ready to go. It's going to be 1 star inside. Chuvalo in control to start the 5th round. Again, apologize for my allergy coughs. 3 big punches land for Chuvalo. Possible cut. And Bobick is going to have some facial damage now. 6, and Bobick's got swelling around his right eye. So both fighters showing the marks early in this one as we move on. All right, 2 stars on the inside, and once again, Chuvalo pressing the action, lets the hands go, crisscross, closes the action, not crisscross, crisscross. And 5, Bobick is going to give him 2 more punches. So this fight has been outside of that first round. It's been one fighter or the other controlling the rounds. And 1 star, toe-to-toe from the inside. Chuvalo lets the hands go first, and he's going to rip 4 big punches through. Bobick looks to fire back, and Bobick's going to miss. So we stay true to form. One fighter having all the success, one eating a lot of leather. It's going to be 2 stars inside again for Chuvalo in control. He's going to miss this time, and Bobick looks to counter. Big right hand falls just short of the Canadian's chin. 2 stars and no stars from the inside again, and 87. That is going to be a clinch. So Chuvalo bullies Bobick back into the ropes, and 3s for both. Bobick finally takes control from the inside, but he misses. Chuvalo pushes him away, smiles, and continues to stalk him. It's going to be 2 stars inside. Chuvalo in control. 43. It's going to be a wild hook after an uppercut. 2 big punches land, and 3 on the defensive roll. The always generous Duane Bobick lends a 3rd punch to his total with his stellar defense. 1 star inside, 1 star outside, toe-to-toe from the inside. Chuvalo misses. Bobick looking to at least get off the schneid in this round. He misses as well. We're going to have our 4th potential round where one fighter does not land any significant blows. I do not think I have ever had that before. Bobick in control from the outside, and 83. He is not going to break that. Would have been a possible knockdown, but round comes to an end. And that's going to be another decisive round for Chuvalo. So again, scoring pretty straightforward after that first round. Even more important as we head into the 6th, and our unofficial ringside judge has Chuvalo up 49-46. But as we head into the 6th round, Bobick down to only 8 stamina. And when he runs out of stamina, that puts him in a world of hurt. His chin KD goes up to 611, and his chin KO 8, and his will check 11. So it's going to be rough for Bobick to get through this fight the way he is going. I'm going to roll all those again. I moved dice. All right, here we go. Round number 6. Chuvalo storms from his corner. It's going to be no stars and no stars. Outside toe-to-toe. Chuvalo leads it off and gets in a hook and a cross. Bobick looking for a potential knockdown here. 31, and Bobick punching cross follows a jab, and it's going to be a chin check for Chuvalo. It's got to be a 1, and he eats that and smiles. Well, borderline laughs. Bobick's best punch of the fight did not even phase him. 4s for both. Bobick, though, maintains control. Devastating combinations land from the outside. And here we go on that trend again, where one fighter has the better of the action, though Chuvalo has at least got some punches in this round. 5s for both. Chuvalo in control. 59. That's going to be a miss. Looking to counter as Bobick can't do it. 2 minutes left in round number 6. Could we have another decision on the card here? It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Chuvalo leads it off. 84. That's going to be a clinch. No punches land, and Bobick does not get to retaliate. All right, 2 stars and 2 stars, another toe-to-toe, and Chuvalo leads us off. Wild hook following an uppercut in close. Possible cut, and Bobick, possible knockdown if he could score. 30, he does. And that is going to be 1, 2, and an uppercut. 3 big punches get through for Bobick. So first, we do the cut check on Bobick. And 14, he is good. And again, Chuvalo just smiles, and Bobick has to be frustrated. Hitting him with a kitchen sink in this round and not making any dents. It's going to be Bobick on the inside in control. He's going to miss. Chuvalo looking to counter. There's a big hook and an uppercut. 2 big punches get through for George. 1 minute left in the round. Chuvalo moves forward, and Bobick up on his toes now. It's going to be Chuvalo from the outside taking control. It's not where he fights good from, and his punches fall well short of Bobick's chin. 40 seconds left. 2 stars and 2 stars, toe-to-toe. Chuvalo leads it off. Looping cross closes the action. 4 punches land, and it's going to be a possible knockdown of Bobick, but Bobick fires his punches. 82. Can he get a clinch? He can't. He's got to make a chin check now, and more important, with 10 punches landed, he is fatigued. So here we go. 11 or less. Bobick is in trouble. Waning moments, and 12. He survives. Last 20 seconds of the round. Another good round for Chuvalo. He's in control, and he is going to miss. Bobick fires back, and he gets 1 punch on the counter there due to fatigue. Round comes to an end. So actually our most action-packed round of the fight. Both fighters in double figures. First time that has happened as well. 1 punch differential, 11-10, and our officials are going to have to earn their money discerning who won that round. 1 punch differential. Okay. All right, we are ready to go round number 7. And again, Bobick is out of gas. Chuvalo, 57 stamina left due to Bobick's inconsistency in this fight. So here we go, ready to go. Round number 7, and Chuvalo looking to put the punctuation on this night, but Bobick, it's going to be a toe-to-toe from the outside, and Chuvalo actually leads that off. Wild hook follows an uppercut. 2 punches land. Bobick can have a potential knockdown, even though he's out of juice. 39, and he's going to get 1 punch, but Chuvalo's got to make a chin check. How crazy would it be if Bobick out of gas and he needed a 1 to get a successful power check? 3, and Chuvalo's hurt. He backs into the ropes. Bobick, his best punch of the fight, out of gas, and he hurts Chuvalo. Boring in now to see if he can finish him off here. And 63, he's going to miss. That would have been a potential cut. Wow. Chuvalo seems to be okay, though, but he got caught there, and that rang his bell a little bit. It's going to be no stars, and Bobick, 1 star from the outside in control. Looking to box smartly. He misses, though, and Chuvalo can't counter. Looks like the Canadian has now cleared his head. Bobick's been hurt twice. Chuvalo once. Neither fighter down yet, which you don't expect to see with Chuvalo much at all. It's going to be 1 star, 2 stars inside for Bobick. And 69, that's going to be a miss. Would have been another knockdown chance. Wow. 5, 2 stars, no stars. Chuvalo in control. 48, wild hook follows an uppercut. 2 punches get through there. And we have a potential cut. No cut. 120 to go in the round. 2 stars again for Bobick, in control from the inside, and he is going to miss. Chuvalo can't counter. Minute left in round number 7. Chuvalo not pressing the pace, and Bobick doesn't have it in him to push the pace. 2 stars, toe-to-toe. And again, that's going to be Chuvalo leading it off. 18, and that's going to be a hook and 2 crosses get through. 3 punches land for Big George. And Bobick is going to actually, no, he's not. 80. Bobick is going to miss. So 40 seconds left in the 7th. 2 stars again for Chuvalo, in control, 94. That's going to be a clinch, last 20 seconds of the round. Chuvalo sensing he may have the lead here and not willing to risk it after being shook earlier in this round. 93, and that's going to be another clinch to close the action. Bell rings, crowd boos, and total punches landed. 7-1 for Chuvalo, definitely our slowest round of the fight. 6-punch differential. So once again, judges are going to have to make a decision here. All right, we're ready to go. Round number 8, 3 rounds left in this battle. And again, this will have some serious ramifications on the top 10 rankings of the Time Machine Boxing Union. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun set. I've got to fill in the last 20, and they will be fighters from the 70s and 80s, which is what the community wanted. But I think a couple of neat things, just having a young and old Foreman and Ali card will, and plus all the opponents that aren't carded for them will enable career replays for those 2 guys, which especially Ali, several people have requested that. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun set. Probably getting started with the research possibly this weekend even. So here we go. Outside, it's going to be toe-to-toe. Chuvalo leads it off. 27, and 27 is going to be a hook. 2 crosses get home for Chuvalo. Bobick, if he lands, can possibly get a cut. 95, that's going to be a foul. So no punch scored there since Bobick is fatigued. Let's see if he commits a foul. Foul rating is a 5. He's good. Chuvalo pressing forward, perpetual motion. He's in control, 56. But he's been wild tonight. He misses again. Bobick can't counter. Bobick looking to survive more than anything at this point of the fight. It's going to be 1 star each, toe-to-toe from the inside. Chuvalo leads it off, 51, and he is just going to miss. Bobick can have a possible cut. He misses as well. So Bobick missing chances to go after that eye. Again, it was gashed open, Chuvalo's right eye in the first round. Deuces, and it's going to be Chuvalo from the inside, 93. Pulls him into a clinch. So George really not pressing the action the last 2 rounds, despite the fact that Bobick is definitely fatigued. Going to be another toe-to-toe, this time from the outside. Chuvalo misses, Bobick misses, and the crowd is not happy as they circle the ring slowly, staring at each other. It's going to be 2 stars, and Chuvalo in control again, 83. It's going to be another clinch, and the boos become noticeably louder as the fans want some action here. Chuvalo, 2 stars, toe-to-toe from the inside. Finally lets the hands go. Looping cross gets home. 4 big punches land for Chuvalo. And it's going to be a possible knockdown of Bobick. Bobick fires back, lets the hands go. Heavy rights and lefts. He's going to get credit for 3 with fatigue, but he's got to make a chin check now. Again, he's tired, 11 or less. He's in trouble. 13, he eats him again. Bobick showing some toughness and resiliency. 40 seconds left in the round. And Chuvalo once again in control from the inside. 0-2. Pummels the head and body. 5 big punches land. Chuvalo stepping it up. Possible knockdown. 2. Down goes Bobick. Bobick is down, and referee moves in to count. Can he survive this round? 8 or less. It is over, and it's over. Fight is over. Suddenly, here in round number 8, a huge right hand from George Chuvalo puts Bobick on the canvas, and he cannot climb up and get the rosin off his knees. This fight is done. So this came at segment number 8. Let's get our official time of the stoppage. All right, referee moves in. Your official time of the stoppage. Coming at 2 minutes and 29 seconds of round number 8. The winner by knockout, the Canadian Destroyer, George Chuvalo. That was an intriguing fight. Let's add up our final punch numbers. And again, it looked like Chuvalo really was not pressing the action the last couple of rounds, but he came out on fire in round number 8 and was determined to put this on ice, and he did just that. All right, so total punches landed heavily going Chuvalo's way, 84-40. Bobick ate some big shots early in the fight, and of course Chuvalo survived a gash over his right eye. Could have prompted a stoppage in the very first round, but he was able to fight through that. Corner did a great job stopping it, and Chuvalo undoubtedly will move into the top 10 rankings after this win, and Bobick for sure will fall out. So that is it. I want to thank our friends at ringside, JT and Arnold Hunter. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Hope you both have a good night. This is Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming. Until next time, and again, reminder, next card, the champion, Peter Jackson, defends his title in a 12-round battle against Baby Joe Macy. That'll be an interesting fight. Jackson heavily favored. We'll see what happens. Hope you all have a great night. Take care, and we'll see you.